Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me today on this webinar session, where we are actually going to talk about, as the title says, about the integration of the data quality app through Power Automate with any external or internal source system, whatever you want to call it. My name is Amir, and I'm a system consultant at the Ideal Company. The Ideal is actually a company that developed the data quality app, and that's a product that we are really, really proud of. I'm not going to actually focus on the whole product today. I'm just going to talk about data quality rules, type flow. That's something that this session is going to be about. If you're interested in the whole product or anything else regarding this data quality app, you can reach us on the emails that are shown right here. You can contact me directly on the amd@idea.ak, or you can contact us on the support@idea.ak. We will provide you with the dates on which you will be able to have a demo with us, and we will show you the whole product and everything that this product gives you. As I said, we are going to focus on this data quality rule type flow today, and let's now start the creation of the rule. So after you open your data quality app right here, you will see these data quality rules. You open that and just click on new right here. You just select the entity on which you want to create that rule on. So this is, for this example, I'm going to use account. This field is not actually important when you select the rule type flow here, because it doesn't actually is not connected to any field on the entity. And you have this severity field here, where you will actually select if you want this rule to only show the warning on your records, or you want to select the errors. If you select errors right here, you will not be able to actually save any records or until this error is actually fixed. For this example, I'm going to use a warning. Here you can name your rule just so it is better presented in the dashboard right here that's going to open right now. As you can see, these names will be listed right here. So just for the better overall understanding, you just name data quality rules as you wish, and then just click on save, and everything is ready. I'm not going to actually save it right now. I'm just going to show you one of the already created ones. As you can see, this is what it's going to look like. This is actually your field schema name that you can actually use in the flow later if needed, of course. Today, I'm going to show you 3 examples of using data quality rules through Power Automate to actually show status of some data, or if there's any overdue payments or anything like that I'm going to talk about today. So first flow that we're going to actually talk about today is the validation of the email address on the leads. So firstly, I'm going to show you how that looks in the CRM. Basically, you open any one of these leads that actually contains the email address, and you will see this valid email rule displayed on the dashboard. If this rule is, if the email address is valid, it's going to show you that it's valid. If it's not, it's going to show you the warning right here. I'm going to show the example right now. I'm going to create a completely new lead. For the testing purposes, we're just going to put some data in here. Because I know there's more rules here. I need to just put random data right here because I don't want it to interrupt with the creation. And I will now enter the valid email address just so you can see how that actually works. Just a second. So I have entered my own email address right here. I'm going to save it. And it's going to actually be displayed in this dashboard. As you can see, this is now valid email, and it shows right here. Default value of this rule is the OK status, actually. So right now, it's actually not yet done, probably is right now. We'll check in the flow, but it takes like a couple of seconds to just recognize and actually do the update. If I enter the data frame here, and as you will see, it will show me in a couple of seconds that this email address is not actually valid. And how I made that, I'm going to show you a little later. As you can see now, it shows me the warning right here. It shows me that this email address is not valid. And it's actually saving us a lot of time instead of going to some other source and checking if that email address is actually valid or if it exists or anything like that. We can do this directly in our CRM. So how that basically is done is that you go to and create a new flow. In this case, I selected when a lead is added or modified, which is basically I set it to only work on the email address field. If any action happens on that field, it will actually trigger this flow. So after we've done that, I have actually inserted this HTTP connector right here with the get method. And this URI I actually got from this site that I found right here, where you can, on the documentation tab right here, found all the needed API requests and anything that you need for this. You need to get your API access to get your access key right here, and then you copy this URI right here, enter your access key, and it should look something like this. At the end of this, you will insert the email address that is added in the lead when the lead is created or edited. And that will actually give you a return of JSON that will look something like this. This is the actual field that is used to check if the email address is valid. So that's what I used in my flow right here. So as you can see, if this field is equal to true, which basically means the email is valid, I want to update my valid email status on lead. When you create that data quality rule, it actually creates a new field in your system that is not visible anywhere instead of except in the dashboard. As you can see, I have set the status to OK if this address is actually valid. So in these simple 3 or 4 steps, you can actually save yourself a lot of time and energy in searching for if some email addresses on leads are actually valid or correct, or if they exist. So it will save you a lot of time. So that's the first example that I'm going to use today. Next one will be the check if there's any payment overdue on accounts. So I've selected this one just to show you how you can check the data from a different system, different source. This is actually connected to the Business Central that you can see right here. Basically, you don't want to communicate with your team a lot, check with them if there's any overdue payments in your Business Central. You want to have everything regarding that in your CRM directly. You can do that through Power Automate and Data Quality app. So, for example, I will open this account in the Business Central, and I will scroll down all the way to statistics and find this overdue payments field right here. As you can see, this account does not have any overdue payments right now, and I'm going to actually search for it in our CRM right here. Change this view. So when I search for this account in our CRM, I will basically be able to see on this dashboard that there's no overdue payments. As you can see, this status is okay on this record, and I don't have to go to Business Central, call anyone. I just see that everything is okay regarding this account. But if I open any other that maybe has the overdue payments right here, second, as you can see, this one has over $20,000 of overdue payments. And if I search for this account in my CRM system, I will actually be able to see that this account actually has some payments that are not paid yet. How did I do this? How did I approach this? I went to powerapps as well and created a flow that will actually run every minute. I set the concurrency control as well and set it to 1 because I wanted to actually not run unless the previous one is finished. I list all the customer financial details from the Business Central right here and on the apply to each, of course, for each record on this table. I will find the customer again in the Business Central because I actually need this customer name that I don't get from this table. I'm searching for those based on the number that I get from this table. If you have these numbers directly in your CRM, you can skip this step, but I did it based on and found those in my CRM based on the company name. So this is the expression that I use to extract that info here in this compose step. Then I'm actually finding the account directly in the CRM based on that name. We have extracted as well the account ID, just so it's easier to update it later on. If I didn't select this compose right here, it would actually give me another apply to each loop, which I don't want to use because I know there's only one record with this name in my system. And after that, you can use this overdue payments field directly from the source and actually check if that overdue payments is greater than 0. If it is, I want to set my rule to warning. And if there's no overdue payments, I want to set it to OK. So I'm just going to show once again, this is the data quality rule that I selected, and it's just same as previous one. So again, this is something that saves you a lot of time, gives you a better overview of your data directly on your records. You don't have to call anyone, you don't have to follow to any other source. You can check everything directly on here, and that's the great feature that we developed right now. It's one of the latest ones, and we actually recognize how big of a range and things we can do with this flow. Last one that I'm going to talk about today is on the opportunities. I have only one opportunity created right here, but it's actually this data score that you see right here. So for this one, you will actually need to create a data score field that will actually be displayed however you want to display it, 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 100, depending on what ratings you want to give to your records. I selected 1 to 5, and I've shown it into these stars. What I've done here is I have given each of these rules a value that they bring. So basically a rating that they give to this record. If this record is okay, it will give 2 stars. If this one is correct, it will give 1 star. If this one is okay, it will add another 2 stars. So basically, I'm going to show you how I did that process right here in the Power Automate. So here it's how that looks. I again put the reoccurrence once 1 minute. This concurrency control is always set to 1. And I just list my opportunities. I haven't added any filters right here because I want to go through all of the opportunities all the time. And as you can see, I have split these in these compose steps right here. So for each one of those rules, I have created this expression right here that you can see. And as you can see, I have selected it that if this rule equals OK, which basically means that the data quality rules is fulfilled, then give this value, give this add like 2 as a value. So that's basically the rating that I'm giving it. So if this is okay, give it 2, else give it a 0. I've done the same for all three right here, as you can see. So for each rule, I've done that. As you can see on this last one, I've selected if it's true, give it a 1 star. So based on the relevancy and how important that rule is to you, you can give it any rating that it brings to your data score. After I've done all that, I have added all those numbers together, and I have got my data score right here, as you can see. And after I've done all that, I can just add that data score directly in the data score field that I created earlier, and it's actually going to display the data score right here. You can do all this in one step, but I just, for a better visualization, sorry, and just so I can explain a little better, I have split these in these 4 steps, but we can do it all in one or in 2 steps or whatever you prefer. This is another easy example of how you can have a better overview of the data to track your data scores. Of course, later on, you can search in the advanced find, search for all the records or all the opportunities that have a data score, let's say less than 3, and then you can fix that data. So basically go to specific records that are not, actually their data is not that correct or field or whatever your data quality rules are set to. And based on that, you can easily locate the problem in your system. Also, every one of these fields can be found in the advanced find. You can search for all records that have a warning in this rule or any other rule. You can create your own dashboards that will actually show you, or if there's any records that are missing some data or have some warnings or errors or whatever. So this is just a couple of examples of how it's easy to implement this data score or any other process or integration that you want to create through the Power Automate with this data quality app. That's everything I prepared for you today. Thank you for all your attention. If you have any more questions, as I said, you can always contact us on these email addresses. If you have any questions regarding this webinar or any questions regarding the data quality app, Power Automate, whatever, you can reach me directly. You can find me on LinkedIn with this name and contact me, and I will provide you all the needed info that you are interested in. That's it for me today. Thank you for attention, and see you guys soon, hopefully.